Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis and today I'm going to be sharing 6 of my most recent purchases from my local Goodwills. Now, in hindsight, the mass market paperbacks end up being only $1, so I don't feel guilt buying these. And these are mostly authors that I've heard of, but I've yet to try. So let's get into it. The first one I have is by Amanda Quick, and this is titled Tightrope. Now, the leading heroine in this story is supposed to be a former trapeze artist who comes to inherit a mansion, and upon trying to flip it into a bed and breakfast, she realizes too late that it might be a cursed house, and one of her first guests in this bed and breakfast ends up being murdered. And she runs into the investigator, and this is supposed to be their love story and, threat of danger. Based on the cover, I would guess 1920s, but I'm not sure because, like I said, I've just been seeing this around, and the spine is pretty much not cracked at all, like new condition, and the regular market price for US anyway would be about $8, and I only got it for one, so might as well give it a shot. Next, I got 2 books by Christine Fahan, and from what I know about this author, she is into suspense and paranormals, so I'll talk about both of them. I have Dark Illusion and Lethal Game. These are from different series, so we'll see. And Dark Illusions is from the Carpathian series. This is supposed to be between a mage and an ancient warrior. Now, Julia Brennan is the mage, and she wants to warn the Carpathians of a coming threat, but by doing so, it puts a target on her back. And on her journey, she meets Isai Floria, who is the ancient warrior, and she wants to, fight against their attraction and their desire for each other. But they will eventually have to surrender to this bond that they have and face the danger together. So, sounds intriguing. I know it's not the first in the series. In fact, there is a family tree in here showing the Carpathian families. So, I already know I'm pretty late to this series, but what you gonna do? And it does indicate what books are talking about which couples, so that could be intriguing, but we're gonna start here. Next, I have from her Ghostwalker series, Lethal Game, and this is supposed to be about Malachi Fortunes, who is a Ghostwalker, but after an injury, he flees to San Diego, California. There, he meets Marilise, and she is someone with healing abilities, and Malachi suspects that she is a ghost walker, although untrained. And when something threatens, their safety, he realizes he might need to call some backup, and by doing so, he would have to reveal who he truly is to her and also acknowledge who he thinks she is. So this is their relationship. Again, this I'm pretty sure is later in the series, but I'm not familiar with it's, relatively new. It says copyright 2020, so I don't know. After that, I'm going to talk about a couple books by Cassie Edwards. I'm going to go over them briefly because they sound fairly similar, although different tribes. One's about the Navajos and the other one's Comanche. And in short, the native men meet the civilized women and are prisoners of their savage ways. And I already suspect problems. I can already tell by reading the synopsis, but step back, and they were only $1, and it's not like I'm giving money to them. I'm saving it from being disposed. That's how I see it. So this is the first one for Rolling Thunder. And then for Wild Desire, it's this one. They're pretty spicy looking, and they don't make them like this anymore, so might as well save them while I can. And lastly, I have my first purchase for Christina Dodd, and this is titled Some Enchanted Evening. This sounds kind of uh, royalty romance. It involves a Scotsman named Robert Mackenzie, and then Clarice. She is pulled into his world and kind of realize that there's treachery around them. A runaway princess must draw Robert's heart from the shadows and make him believe in happily ever after. So, and on a happy note, a nice, pretty step back. And I believe this is one of the, most modest step backs that I've seen. I mean, for once, the guy's not shirtless, and of course, the girl has, her shoulders showing, but that's fine. It's still cute. It's decent. We'll see. But there you have it. I got 6 books, and not sure where I'm going to start because I certainly didn't put a dent at all in my other historical romance haul, which was a few weeks ago. I've mostly been tackling contemporary right now, specifically Kennedy Ryan. I have yet to dive into other contemporary authors recently. I've been working my way through a backlist, but that is fine, and eventually I'll pick up other ones. But, feel free to drop any suggestions you have in the comments, whether it be about these authors or about other, suspense, paranormals I want to dive into, historicals even. I've kind of been putting a dent in that already. But if you have any recommendations, feel free to comment below. And once again, thank you for watching. My name is Alexis. Take care.